Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping into the final trophy pushing episode of this Clash Royale season. We're at 5,766 trophies. We're only 34 away from Champion League. Now, taking a look right now, we are just so close to making our way to Champion, which would put our reset at 4,600 trophies, which is really all I want. And this legendary trifecta deck obviously has been doing so well for us. If you guys have been watching previous episodes, the Inferno Dragon has been crazy strong in dealing with some of our opponents. And let's see if we can make the magic happen right now and win 2 straight games to put us up right into Champion. Now, Luna is going to be our first opponent. Now, I think I've actually played against Luna before, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's rocking a mortar deck. So that's why I'm a little bit hesitant to start with my Ice Golem. He's going to end up playing his Elixir Collector, which is going to be interesting. So let's play our Bandit to back up this Ice Golem right here, starting up our push. This feels pretty good. I'll get my Battle Ram down momentarily, and now we're going to play a Poison Spell, and let's see if this does work. But the Giant's actually going to get locked onto right here, but the Battle Ram's going to run straight into that tower. Perfectly done by the Battle Ram. One Barbarian's even going to start cleaning up right there onto the tower. All of that damage, the Bandit's going to lock on as well. We'll even play our Zap to maybe do work right here. Inferno Dragon doing its thing, and now we can just calm down with our Ice Spirit. And let's see if this Ice Spirit can help distract for this Inferno Dragon. Now, instead, he's going to play his Battle Ram. That Battle Ram should die to our Inferno Dragon fairly easily. In fact, it's going to start burning down the Barbarians to make it so we don't have to play anything on our side of the map. There goes yet another Elixir Collector, though. So that means one more Battle Ram Ice Golem push. Hopefully we actually target, which we are going to do perfectly right there. Battle Ram's going to lock on right there, and that is going to be the end of that push. We can play an Inferno Dragon right on top of this Giant to end his counter push. Very nicely done. Tower number 1 is going to go down to 0, and our tower hasn't even been touched. That's why I love this deck, guys. You get so much value out of it. In fact, he might even have to defend against this Inferno Dragon if he knows what's good for him, because the Barbarian's tanking right there. Poison Spell is going to go on to these Musketeers right here. Let's make sure we keep these in place with our Zap Spell. 6 Elixir to kill the Musketeers. Okay, that's going to be annoying with the heal spell. So we're going to have to deal with the heal right here, and this is a little bit treacherous as we get everything going right now. Now, the Ice Golem has to do something for us against all of these Barbarians. Okay, we're going to take just a ton of damage. Musketeers are going to go down. We're going to lose our tower, and just like that, this game's going to be evened up right now. That is not what we wanted. And we're going to play a Bandit to help back up these Barbarians. Now, Bandit's going to run in against these Barbs. Man, that heal spell is so if we had our Fireball, then we'd be in a much better position inside of this game. But instead, because we have our because we don't have that, we're actually going to be in some big trouble. Take a look over here as we're going to do a crazy counter push, hopefully making those Musketeers miss us. The P.E.K.K.A is going to go down over here. Only one Musketeer locked on. Let's play our Ice Spirit in a moment. Hopefully this does work. Zapping the King Tower. Look at the Inferno Dragon burning that tower down to 0. GG, well played. What a do-or-die play right there. Taking the tower for 29 trophies, guys. That was do or die. It was either he was taking my left-hand tower or I was going to take his king tower. He would have 3-crowned me too. So it was either I was going to 3-crown on the push or he was going to 3-crown me. And guess what? That Inferno Dragon is going to seal the victory, making one more win, reach our total of 5,800 against Sunlight. Let's see if we can get it done right now. Here we go. Hopefully final battle right here. Let's go and give him a little thumbs up. Start off this game. He's going to start with his Mega Minion. Okay. That's going to be a fine push for me. I'll actually get my Inferno Dragon out. Maybe this can do something as we start loading up over here. And meanwhile, I'm actually going to go for a Battle Ram Night Witch push on this other side of the map. I'm going to let that Mega Minion be distracted. I'm going to let the Bowler be distracted over there. And as these bats try to... Wait, the bats didn't kill the minions right there? What? Okay, they're going to finally kill the minions. Inferno Dragon's going to lock onto this Bowler right here. Check that out, and that means we can actually go for a counter push over here with the Ice Spirit. The Inferno Dragon's going to lock onto the tower. Look at the plays with the Inferno Dragon locking on as the bats destroy his Giants. Once again, who knew the Inferno Dragon could be this good, guys? We are just crushing towers with the Inferno Dragon, turning this push into gold, and at 578 HP, we're 2 poison spells away from imminent victory. And that's all we care about. One more win gets us up to where we want to be inside of Champion. And since he's going to go with his little play right there, we're actually going to do a poison spell. Hopefully everything gets locked onto first. The minions are going to try to get onto the battle ram, but it won't. And as the Barbarians lock onto the tower, that's going to be perfect. We can just go ahead and get our Ice Spirit ready for these minions. Hopefully he doesn't play anything else. 1,400 HP is not going to be a big deal. Minions are going to die. Nice. Another really nice push for us. And the Inferno Dragon just proving to be the trump card against his deck. The Inferno Dragon just burned down that giant so easily. It burns down the bowler so easily. It really bowls down everything, or burns down everything in his deck so easily. So let's go ahead and get another Inferno Dragon down right now. I'm going to go ahead and let that do its thing in a moment. Depending on what he plays next, I might do a counter push on the other side of the map. Let's go ahead and do it right now. Here goes the Ice Golem. Here goes the Battle Ram. Here goes the Bandit. Check that out right there. I need this Inferno Dragon to take this ice, or this Mega Minion out. Or if Mega Minion needs to die, Mega Minion won't die, but we're going to kill his tower, but I think we're going to be in some big trouble over here. Inferno Dragon will end up getting that giant pretty low, and we're still going to be fine. The Inferno Dragon should lock onto this Mega Minion. Nicely done. 578 HP remains on that other side of the map, so even with this poison spell, I think he's going to be in some pretty big trouble. So let's go ahead and get our Ice Golem going. Let's get the rest of this push going. Poison's going to go down. Log's going to go in, but this still makes it. So one, Oh, Battle Ram's going to reach the tower. I don't even have to do anything else. My job is easy. Let's go and play our Ice Spirit. Let's get this going down. Let's get this going down. Let's get everything going down right now to try to destroy this giant. Ice Golem's going to go in. His Zap's going to go down early enough to where it won't kill the bats. Bandit's going to go in as well. He's found out that he can stop my Inferno Dragon with the Zap. Unfortunately, he did make that realization as the bowler locks onto that tower. But meanwhile over here, oh man, this is going to be tough. One more giant push is what's going to help him finish off the game. I've got the Zap, though, to help clean up right here. I don't think he has enough time. So as these minions run forward, that's going to be GG, well played. Champion will be reached inside of this season. Nice. That's all you need to say. Nice. That's all we wanted. You know, I thought I would reach Champion League, so I'm not like gonna go crazy or anything like that, but we did end up reaching champion with just a little bit of time left, which does give us the reset as well as a better season ending chest. And yeah, that's pretty much all it was inside of that battle right there. Perfectly done for 5,822 trophies. And why not be greedy and do one more battle? Come on, you always got to go for one more battle, especially when you're 419 in the world. Jeez, I'm surprised that champion is only 419 in the world. I guess for some reason trophy counts have been lower this season. Maybe this was a shorter season than last season. June's only 30 days and last season was like 35 days for some reason. So maybe that's the reason that we're not like all the way up in Grand Champion and Ultimate Champion like the previous seasons. But anyways, as we search for this next battle, let's see if we can get it. One more win is really all we want, guys. Let's see if we can get it done. And starting off right now, we're going to get into battle number 3. You see me call that right there? Nicely done. JJ from Puerto Rico is going to be the final opponent of the day. And getting ready. Let's see what he wants to do against us. Now, if he starts with his Elixir Collector, we can do an Ice Golem right here. We're going to do the Bandits to lock on to this Hog Rider in a second. Let's see if we can do it. Meanwhile, our Battle Ram will reach his tower. Perfectly done. We've got the Zap as well. And this, I'm hoping the Ice Golem would explode because that would actually end up killing the Goblins. But instead, we're just going to get a little bit of damage. Bandit's going to lock onto the tower. Nice job by the Bandit right there. But he's got a pretty nasty counter push. So we've got to be ready for this Hog Rider right now, which is probably going to be coming down this left-hand lane. Let's wait for it. Nope, instead he's going to just have his Musketeer right here. Let's go and kill that with the Ice Golem. Nice job by the Ice Golem, tanking that Musketeer right there. And as the Elixir evens out, it looks like we're in a pretty good position right now. And we can just get ready with the Night Witch to start up over here. Night Witch, hopefully the Bats, I was hoping the Bats would tank right there, but instead, we're going to have to play our Battle Ram in a moment. And as this Battle Ram goes down, check out the Poison spell. Going to lock on, hopefully onto Goblins in case he tries to play him. Ooh, that Poison, or that Ice... what is that? Ice Spirit is going to actually end up stopping our push pretty heavily. And as the Night Witch charges forward, not going to really get that much right there. A little bit of a disappointing push, but we will get a little bit of RNG to keep ourselves rolling right there. But still, a little bit disappointing. I'm actually going to get ready with the Bandit again. Ice Golem's going to help tank. Bandit's going to lock onto this Hog Rider right here. But still, way too much damage for what we bargained for. Bandit's going to lock onto this Musketeer right now. And as this as this Battle Ram locks on, hopefully we can do something. Zap's going to go in to keep that Battle Ram alive. Barbarians are going to start attacking both the tower and the Goblins. 1,200 HP. No one is really budging right now. And who knows? This one could be going into double or overtime and double elixir because I feel like both of us are going to lose our towers. Unless something bad happens, I feel like we both should take the towers. And I feel like we definitely are stronger inside of double elixir. So I feel pretty confident about that. Let's play our Night Witch. Let's get our Inferno Dragon ready for the Hog Rider just in case he does something. He's going to play his Fireball right now. Not the best play in my opinion. But we'll get our ice golem going down. He's going to go crazy on this other side because he realizes that, yeah, that we're going to go for this side. He feels like he can destroy this side of the map without having to do anything. But the Battle Ram's going to lock on right now. And unless he gets that ending damage on that side, he's going to be in some big time trouble. In fact, let's go ahead and throw it right back in his face right now. Check out our counter push with the Bandit, with the Night Witch. Everything's going to go ham right now. Bandit's going to lock onto the tower. Bandit still has a little bit of HP. Battle Ram's going to go in right now. Does he have the damage to finish it off at 647 HP? I don't think so. Here goes the Hog Rider. Here goes the Ice Spirit. And here goes the Zap spell in a moment. Hopefully this stops the Hog Rider in its tracks, which it will. Look at that defense right there, which is going to keep him away from fireballing the tower. Look at the plays. Only a couple of seconds left on the clock. As it goes down to 0, Barbarians are going to pop out, but just like that, that one game winning play is going to stop that Hog Rider in its tracks. GG, well played. And we're going to snatch those trophies straight from Puerto Rico right there. 26. And that will do it for our push. Okay, no more pushing. 343 in the world, 5,848 trophies. Not too bad at all. And yeah, that is going to do it for this trophy pushing episode, guys. If you have all 3 of these legendaries, you have to try out this deck. It's the Bandit, the Night Witch, the Inferno Dragon. It is so, so good. Who would have thought that these cards together would be amazing, but they are. And yeah, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.